Been self-employed for probably over 25 years, I would say, and I've loved every minute of it. You know, I've never really worked for a company, and I probably really wouldn't want to unless the job was really, really good, because I've been so used to being my own boss, work when I want, and get up when I want, finish when I want, providing the work is there. And I must admit, it has been really good, and I've made a good living from it. But you know, things are changing. Things are starting to take its toll on the self-employed people. And I think probably in the year 2009, we may very well see a deeper recession than we think might happen. We've already seen, you know, I've got friends out there who are self-employed, and some of them are still doing well, and that's great. But you know, there are some out there now that are struggling. They've got big mortgages, or they're renting, or whatever they're doing. They're starting to struggle with the amount of money that needs to be going out of their pocket and the amount of money that's coming into their pocket. Now, about 5 years ago, I looked into the internet marketing business. Now, you're probably saying, yeah, internet marketing business, scam. You know, people say you're going to make this and you're going to make that, and you never make anything. They just take your money, run, and you never see them again. And yeah, I was caught myself. There's no question. I did get caught with one business that I put a bit of money in, and it was rubbish. You know, it was no good. And so I got burned. But in about a week's time, or 2 weeks' time, I'm off to Thailand. I'm going to be travelling and working at the same time. Now, I've finished my self-employment business now. I was a carpet fitter. And, you know, that's a physical job. And I was beginning to feel that my body was starting to slow down, because, you know, I'm not a spring chicken anymore like I used to be doing the job, and it is a physical job. And I thought, well, what if something happens to me? You know, what if I injure myself? What if my back goes? What if I can no longer get on my hands and knees and stretch a carpet? What am I going to do? You know, all right, I may have a policy, but, you know, that policy won't last forever. And I'm thinking, well, what else can I do? I don't really want to work for anybody, because I don't think I could fit in, basically. You know, I've got to the stage of my life now where I probably find it difficult to fit into a company. So I started the internet business, and it didn't do particularly well at the beginning, because I didn't have the proper training. I didn't have someone telling me what to do and how to do it. And so initially it wasn't great. But now I can honestly say that I've got a lot more confident now within the internet marketing business. I'm starting to see some rewards. Now I'm seeing those rewards because I decided to do training. I decided to train and get the proper training. And like anything, you know, if we're self-employed, we've got to get training. We can't just go out there and start doing things. I mean, some people do that, admittedly, but generally most people in the self-employment industry have to go and get trained first. Well, you know, the internet is no different. But what I'm saying to you is this. I can't see 2009 being a great year. I hope it will be better than what we're predicting, but I honestly can't see it being a great year. So what I'm saying is this: why not now, like I did, get yourself into a situation where you could perhaps look at an alternative income. Now, you're not going to make money straight away. I'm not suggesting that will happen by any means. But if you start by looking at the internet business and start actually thinking about the training, which is very inexpensive, let me tell you, it really is inexpensive. And if your work is slow, if you've got time, if you've got a partner, and you're starting to think, well, actually, you know, if I just do a couple of hours a day or a couple of hours a week or whatever, and start learning a new business, no, it's not a trade, but a new business that will eventually bring me in an income, what have I got to lose? And I think that's the bottom line. It's what have you got to lose? Nothing. because the cost is tiny. You know, you can get full training for pittance now on the internet. There's a lot of companies out there that will now train and teach you what to do on the internet to get business, to get sales, at a very little cost. And so what I'm going to say to you is this: have a think about it, because I think, you know, from a future point of view, we don't know what's going to happen to our businesses. We don't know what we're going to be like as a physical state in 5 years. We might even decide that we're actually fed up with it. You know, we might say, well, you know, I've been self-employed 20 years, 25 years, and now I'm thinking, I'd like to do something different, but I want to do something still on my own. I want to still be self-employed. And this is where the internet business can be so, so good, because it's just you and your laptop. No expenses as such, apart from broadband. And in a minute, you won't need the landline for that either. You're going to be able to get broadband by satellite. And how great it would be to be able to use the internet from anywhere in the world, like I'm going to be doing soon, and still earn some money. I think that's just fantastic. It's like a dream come true. So what I'm offering you is this. I have been in the internet marketing now for a little while, and if you want to know about internet marketing, if you want to learn a little bit about internet marketing, then please get in touch with me. Put your name at the bottom here, underneath. Get your free ebook and your free video. Will give you an insight into the internet marketing business. And also, you've got my telephone number and my details that you can contact me. And I'm more than happy to give a free consultation and tell you what to do and how you can get started in the internet business. So I leave it completely up to you. I'm not saying give up your business now. Some of you may want to. All I'm saying is think about your future. Think about what you might want to do later in your life. Okay, thanks very much for listening.